Hey, what's up, gamers? Skelemystyk. One of the most fun, if not the most fun aspects of this game is pets. Let's face it, we all love our pets. I mean, I personally have had Lady Shadow, my pale maiden pet. Oh my goodness. I think pretty much since the game started and the pale maiden pet was offered. Pretty much since then. I have had that pet through thick and thin, long and long and long, and pretty much wouldn't give it up for anything. But we all have pets like that. Pets that we just like the skin of, or we like the talents of, or we've actually taken the trouble to go along and put the two together so we have what is for us the most perfect pet. In this video, let's talk about the top 5 most awesome pets for first generation in the game. Okay, now I've said first generation, and by that I mean not pets that you can mix to suit yourself, but pets that just naturally, as they start, these will be pets that are a drop or a crowns pack or a crown shop thing or anything like that. Pets that you get that don't have talents that are influenced by other parents. That's what a first gen pet is. The reason I put that in there is I've already had a couple of questions about, well, what exactly is a generation mean? What is a first gen pet? Well, that's what a first gen pet is. A pet that has been gotten as a drop or gotten as a gift out of a pack or from the crown shop or what have you, that has no talents influenced by parents. Okay, now, I'm going to pop over real quick to the place where I think one of the best first gen pets can be found. Let me pop right over there. Okay, now, undisputably, among some of the best first gen pets you can get are from our boy Diego here. Mr. Diego, let's see what you have to offer. The pets that he has to offer that are the best are the armaments pets. Unfortunately, well, you better be doing some PvP or some pet races, and a lot of them, to get tickets for these. The armaments pets are currently starting at the max stats you can get. And that's one thing about them that is just totally awesome. I mean, hey, if you can start with a pet that's max stats, why not? Because so many of us work so hard to turn the pets that we have, various skins, into max stat pets. These guys start that way. As well as that, I mean, you have Storm, Myth, Life, you got one for every school. As well as that, there you go, stop talking to me, man. Stop, okay. You show me your pets, man. That's enough. Stop, okay. Anyway, as I was saying, as well as that, all these pets for each one for each school, if you're going for a Storm armament, it's going to start with talents like accuracy, like extra damage, like, well, just anything having to do with Storm that you really, really need as not only a basic Storm wizard, but as you advance. You'll be using, you know, the Storm Dealer and Storm Giver and stuff like that. You'll be using those things later on, and they're good to mix into other pets whenever you want to do a custom type pet. So, the armament pets, while some people probably think they should be number 1 on my list, I'm putting them at number 5 because so many people actually just use these pets as a stepping stone and turn their stats and turn their talents into other things. So, on number 5 for the list, the various school armament pets. Definitely good pets to check out. Now, let me go and hit number 4. Number 4 on my list of the top 5 best first-gen pets. Let me pop my heads up so you guys can see what's going on here real quick. I have this pet in my inventory right now, so I'm going to go ahead and go to it. As you can see, I've got a bunch of pets stuck in here. There we go. Scooter. Scooter is a party corgi pet. He was a first-gen pet. I'm pretty sure I got him from the Crown Shop. And this pet, as its stat sits right now, this is a myth pet. And wow, I mean, wow, this was the stats that it got as I trained it. This is all first-gen talents. It got Blocker, which is block. It got Painbringer. It got Spell Defying. It got Myth Ascent, which is critical. And it got Armor, which is piercing. It got these talents, first-gen. And every one of these talents, at one time or another, has been wanted by a wizard. This is what I consider to be one of the best first-gen talents-wise, first-gen pets that there are. Sure, it's for Myth, and maybe, you know, the rest of you guys in the various other schools won't think that way, but definitely, so far as pets that I've trained, and guys, I know that you know, I have trained a lot of pets and going baby to mega here. A lot of pets. And this was one of the pets that stood out in my mind. It didn't give me mana. It didn't give me pips. It didn't give me a whole boatload of selfish talents. It didn't give me those things. It gave me good, up to great, usable talents the whole time. And I don't know if you guys remember the video time. I was like, wow, wow. And I just kept going, wow, the whole, because it kept giving me good talents. Now, the next pet that I want to talk about at number 3 was pretty good. Actually, it was really good. For some reason, I can't find my example that I trained baby to mega, but I have the video for it. I'm going to pop to the crown shop and show you what pet I'm talking about. This was the pet that I put at number 3. The Black Panther Cub. Just like with the Party Corgi. This pet went all the way through and pretty much gave me good talents the whole way. You know what I think I'm going to do? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and link these baby to mega videos that I'm talking about in my description here, so you can see the pet trainings for them. This pet got Pierce and Block and I mean all the good things as well. It just blew my mind, and I think that I listed this on my video as one of the best first-gen pets ever, and it is. For a first-gen pet, this thing was just dishing out the talents. And I admit, at first, I was kind of about the 9,500 crown price tag. But this pet is a way, way, way lot better than a bunch of the other pets that I've seen that I paid more for, or that that cost more, or that were harder to get. Way better. All right, let me go ahead and go to number 2. Number 2 also just happens to be here right now and is on sale right now for half price. The Sea Dragon pet. This pet came out back in Celestia. It drops from the Trial of Spheres. That one funky boss that just keeps shielding and one guy, I can't remember his name. Anyhow, it's the one that makes the clones of himself. It drops from that boss. And I remember getting this pet as a drop, just going through Celestia when it was new. I was like, wow, what's this pet? And I was like, wow, check out those stats. And this is first-gen stats right there. 240, 250, 250, 225, and 250. Which is really, really close to what max stat is right now. And that was back in the day that this pet came out. For the longest time, this was a favorite pet for these huge, huge stats that it comes out with. And it didn't really have that bad of talents either. So many, many people went to the Trial of the Spheres and put up with that. I think his name's Athenos. I think that's what his name is. And put up with that annoying boss over and over again just to try to get his pet. And I'm telling you, it was not time ill spent. It really wasn't. This pet for a long time was the standard for pets. A long time before. This pet came out a long time before armament pets even existed. And was, I'm pretty sure, for a while this was the max stat pet. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that it was. Sea Dragon, definitely one of those pets, even today, in the max stat armament days, still a good pet, worth getting, if for nothing else, to start getting your stats high if you can't get yourself an armament pet. Definitely in there. All right, that brings me to number 1. One of my most favorite pets so far as first gens go. This pet had a lot of hype and mystery behind it, and you never was quite sure how to get. Well, for a while there, people weren't quite sure how to get it. Let me see if I can find it here. I've got it on my list here somewhere. Oh, I know you're here. It's not Scooter. It's not Cody. Bonnie? Nope. There she is. Prince Annie. Prince Annie. What a name. This is the Winged Catastrophe pet. This was supposed to be a mixed pet for the longest time. And then, bam. It gained huge, huge popularity. Let me see if it's even in the Crown Shop. I don't think they have this in the Crown Shop. I even forget where I get this, but you had to do something or other to get it. This pet comes from, I do believe it is the Nightmare Pack, is where you can get it as a first-gen pet. This was supposedly a special, one of those secret mixes, and I forget honestly what the mix was, and you could get it that way as a mixed pet, but the Halloween pack was the first time that you could get as a first-gen pet, and that first-gen pet if I remember, I'm going to check that out. I think it's Black Widow. It gave Black Widow, I think it was, or Black Cat at teen, something like that. Black Cat, maybe. At teen. But this pet also, as well, Armor Breaker, Black Widow. I mean, there's 2, 3 more epics here that I didn't even get. An ultra rare and an ultra rare that I didn't even get. Yes, unfortunately, I got Pippa Plenty. I did, I know. But all 200s over stats. And, God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 epic chances. This pet definitely raised quite a stir. Not even so much for his stats or his talents as for its looks. This was a very, very highly desirable pet at first gen, and it still is. I still see people with them. So guys, that is my picks for the top 5 coolest first gen pets. I would love to hear what your picks are, because I know that mine are going to be different from yours. And hey, you might remember a pet that I totally forgot about, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that one. Dude, you're way smarter than me. I might even do that. It's possible. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. And you know what? I don't even have to tell you guys. You know what to do already. You already know. If you would like to come and hang out with me live, I stream on Twitch pretty much every evening of the world. I would love to have you come watch. Come hang out if you want to. If I'm questing and there's spots open, anybody who can make it there and is level appropriate, because, well, you want to die, is more than welcome to come hang out with me and quest. If not, hang out with the community that I have. I mean, they are good as gold, and no matter what's going on, you will be made to feel like you're welcome there. It's a great, great community. Golden, absolutely golden people. And I know that you'll fit there just fine. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you know what? Come on back. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you, whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace.